Welcome back to another episode of In the Kitchen with me, Daen, from the Wyndham Cultural Marketing team. Today we're making one of my favourite desserts, which is a super delicious yet such a simple recipe to throw together, my lemon butter cake. So we're going to start by sifting 2 cups of white all-purpose flour into a separate bowl, then the bowl we're mixing everything else in. And sift your baking powder in there as well. I'm going to set that one to the side, and I'm going to grab these absolutely gorgeous lemons because we're in the middle of citrus season, and I'm going to roll them out with my palm because that's going to make it really easy for the juice to release from the lemon. We want to use the zest from that lemon as well because it's the lemon juice and the zest that goes into the batter that makes this cake extra special and extra citrusy. I just use a normal cheese grater to remove the zest from the lemon, but you can use a zester as well if you like. So let's cut those lemons in half now that we've massaged them. So I'm going to use my hands to squeeze the lemon juice through, and that's going to prevent any seeds getting into our batter. We really don't want seeds in our batter. It can ruin a whole cake, just like an eggshell can when it gets in there. Now that we've prepared everything for our cake, I'm going to pre-line my baking tin. I use a silicone round tin. I think it's about 30 centimeters wide, just an average size for this cake. To pre-line it, and everyone has their different technique for how to do this, but I like getting some butter at room temperature and rubbing it along the bottom and also along the sides. Then I'm going to get a little bit of flour and dust that into the baking tin, and then I'm just going to tap that over like this, and that's my pre-lined baking tin. So in an electric mixer, we're going to begin by creaming the butter, the sugar, the lemon zest and the vanilla extract. This step is really important because it's that lemon zest that's going to work its magic through that sugar and that butter and make itself really apparent when eating that cake. So now let's add our eggs one by one. And once I've added in the eggs, I'm going to get a spatula and I'm going to scrape down the sides of the bowl in between adding each of those eggs to ensure we're getting all of that wetness and moisture from the egg mixed into that batter really evenly. Continuing on that medium speed, I'm now going to pour in the lemon juice slowly and then pour in the milk really slowly. I'm now going to bring my speed down to a very low level, and I'm going to add 1/3 of my flour and baking powder mixture, and I'm then going to repeat that step 2 more times until all of my flour has been really evenly mixed through that wet batter. That batter has come out absolutely perfect. It's almost a lemon gelato consistency. And because we added the lemon juice and the lemon zest, the aroma is just so citrusy and so gorgeous, especially in the citrusy winter season. I love it. I'm gonna get that batter and I'm gonna pour it into my pre-lined baking tin. I'm gonna smooth out that batter in that cake tin, and then a little trick of mine is to just give it a bit of a bang. And that's going to help release any air bubbles and make it as even as possible when baking in the oven. Let's pop that cake into that preheated oven at 170 degrees Celsius for 55 minutes. We're then going to take it out of the oven, take it out of the cake tin and leave to cool on a cooling rack. It smells so good, and as I said, she's one modest lady. She's not going to be the star of your party, but everyone is going to love her. Enjoy!